としてんじゃないよ。いいよ。
どうしたらいい？ごめんなさい。
有利な場所を取りたいね。あ、そうしよう。
何か私にお手伝いできることは？
ありがとさん。
Dogkatsu here, and today I'm showing you my first Sword of Convallaria video, and it's about utilizing Ballista as a DPS AoE carry from early to mid game. So skip this part if you're only interested in the build, and let me just voice my thoughts because I've fallen in love with this game. I'm a global player for SoC, and it's only been 3 weeks since I've started playing the game. I'm a huge fan of tactical games and JRPG. I finished FF Tactics twice, Front Mission, like 3 times, Octopath 1 and 2, Advance Wars, and so on. Well, we were poor back then. The only console I was able to get my hands on was the PS1, and it was my cousin's. I played Advance Wars on my elementary classmates' Game Boy Advance. It's a side life. Hey, life's like a tactical JRPG. You grind enough each day, and it only gets easier as you grow stronger. So my content is definitely not for everyone, especially for day one players, right? So I'll be doing content for players like me who came late into the game and want some tips on pushing higher level content. No cheese strat for now, just pure brute force, though I'll think of other cheese strats later on in the game as I push higher levels on the ladder of contest. So how this build works is that we will be using Ballista's Siege skill paired with Ina's Prayer so we can unleash it in the same round. And right off the bat, I don't think this will work without Ina. Although it's still fine if you don't have her, but you may need to adjust some things. So for rank 1, this is entirely up to you, but I'm also using Ballista in the weapon trials. So I chose Penetrating Arrow over Knight's Glory because I want to constantly debuff the bosses. And at rank 3, I chose Catapult over Scatter because this gives a rotational nuke every 4 turns. Because of the Shield Break 3, that gives additional 45% attack when enemies have shield. And it's really good on bosses, especially the weapon trial boss that has the physical shield, right? So at rank 5, we're going for Highland Advantage because this gives us a more efficient damage reduction compared to this one that only reduces physical attack, while this one also reduces magical, both physical and magical damage taken. And of course, another situational bonus that gives us additional damage reduction of 30% when we are on a higher ground than the enemy. Now, the main skill we're using will be Siege at rank 7. This is a huge tile AoE nuke, and for some reason, this debuff applies right after you charge your skill. Meaning when you discharge your skill, the enemies already have the minus speed debuff from our passive, right? This makes the build flexible, especially for physical DPS teams, as you can slot in other physical DPS and other buffer units such as Lightning, Gloria, Stormbreaker, Savior, etc. all bring their niche to the table. Also, if you can position yourself correctly, you can dish out the second damage, this one, that has a additional 30% damage to all enemies within a 1/3 area in the same direction, knocks them back with by 2 times rather, making a total of 190% damage AoE nuke with 2 tile knockback. The only downside is that you are stunned for 1 turn. That's why I keep my Coco close to him. It's no problem actually. And as for rank 9, not sure what to get here, but I'm slightly leaning towards the left side here, the 110 basic attack damage, which should pair well with his passive. And as for the equipment, we're using the Aaaand combat bow, which deals additional 15% damage when the character when it's not the character's turn rather. And as for the trinket, no other option here but to use the true lens, which gives us so much stat boost, right? As for the tarot cards, it's either the magician or the tower, right? And I don't have good tower card right now, so I'm using magician, increases damage by 8, and for each additional enemy hit, blah 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 blah. And as you can see, I have nice stats at least, right? P attack percentage and flat P attack bonus. And for the town, I don't have any good tower cards right now. So for Ina, we are only using the player. This is the skill we only need, right? The additional turn from this doesn't count as the target's turn, meaning we can use of the Aaaand bow passive, this one, the Aaaand bow passive, and the tower card effect. So that's it. This is strictly for PvE and Clash build. I'm not sure how it works in live PvP and in bossing, but this build has allowed me to brute force my way into floor 9. I may try this in live PvP, but the event schedule is not just conducive, right? We have a lot of things to do, and I don't know why they chose those time schedules. So yeah, I love making build videos for different types of games. It's a fun hobby, as I find it exciting to theory craft in games that have depth and complexity. For my future plans, I'm genuinely enjoying Sword of Convallaria, so I'm gonna keep grinding and making non-beta builds just to keep my gameplay fun. Also, I'm super excited about the official live PvP feature, though I'm dubious how an FTP like me will fare with it. Like, if it's tilted heavily towards whales, or will there be balancing so F2Ps like me can swear against whales in a skill-based match, right? Rather than wallet-based. So hope it's going to be balanced. Anyway, that's it for now, and hope I can make the most out of PvP events in the future, and see you soon. Bye bye.